What's up guys, it's Sonic here. This video I'm just going to go through the daily challenges for Rayman Legends for today. Soft and extreme. Yep, and see why. Oh wait, it's distance, right. Okay. Definitely. I definitely want to try it. Oh, yeah, of course. I was going right instead of goes down. Yeah, that was not the best. I lost exciting all the trophies for this game. I was worried about getting the gold cups and diamond cups as I used to be, but now I got all the trophies. Ones like these, though, I will happily see what I can do. I mean, like as far as you can. So I'll try those as I'm better at them. So. Which also goes for the dojo, minis you can order. I'll happily try those too, so I've got a little bit of those. At least some of them. Yeah, I don't really know who any bases I'll be on the PlayStation, because honestly, at this point it's just like, when I do get to get on PlayStation now, if it's time like me to make a video, then it's like, yeah, but like, I don't think I could ever try to estimate where the bases are, because I never really know if everything going in my circumstances. I don't really know so much in advance. So, as far as like, you know, whether I made content at a certain frame of time, just I wouldn't know if I put or not. So I'd probably just assume not, unless things change. As I said, I just don't really know everything. Things. Oh my god, it's so I mean, I probably wouldn't mind as much doing Twitch. I think it is on Xbox, but even my Xbox One S, which is like 6 years old by the, as in I got that done like 6 years ago. But for some reason, it's been somewhat slow after there's something that happened some few years ago with that certain Minecraft update. I don't know what the weird thing was that happened, and ever since the Xbox hasn't been any slower than usual. And I mean, games like Minecraft, like the bigger games, are already slower than usual as it is. Even some of the smaller games are not that much better as it is. Yeah, trying to live stream on any kind of game probably would be a no-go. The console probably is so slow that if I even had any decent connection to be able to do it, it probably just wouldn't break out well enough, in my opinion, and it probably just wouldn't well enough for me to want to do it, just because of the quality, so. I think right now, YouTube for PlayStation is about all I'm getting. have here for right now. But not to say I'm not entirely saying I won't ever do like a different platform for other content like Xbox and Twitch. Not to say I'll never do it, just definitely not right now. Like if I got a newer Xbox of any kind, anything newer than the one I have right now probably would work. It might be more suitable and not so slow like the current one, so I could probably have a better chance making that kind of content without it being so slow. But yeah, like I said, for right now, it's just gonna be YouTube on PlayStation whenever I can even do it. Like I said, I don't really ever know when until that time comes. So, oh, dude, I messed that up. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, so earlier I was talking about I got better at this kind of stuff. This is what I mean. But also, if you kind of noticed, okay, so the Diamond Cup was 5,116.52. I'll remember that a little bit later. But, which I'm about halfway there roughly. But the thing is, if you notice, like after a certain point, it's a lot of the same things, just repeated. And that's probably another reason why people get such high scores like that. Because it's eventually just gets to the point where you're just repeating the same things, and it's not really a matter of it being so hard to do, it's just a matter of trying not to mess up. Because, like I said, eventually it just gets to the point where it's so easy doing it over and over and over as you go on, but it's like, eventually it becomes less of, can I actually do this? You know, like, it becomes less of, can I do it based on difficulty, and more of, how many times can I repeat these same obstacles until I fall? Because that's, like I said, eventually, as you've seen, eventually, if you notice, even while I was talking, I was still kind of eventually doing the same stuff over and over as I repeated. So essentially, especially with this map in particular, the Murphy's Dungeon, it's just like the same thing eventually. Like usually, roughly the first 1,000 meters is like that other easier stuff. Roughly around the 1,000-meter mark, or somewhere around slightly before or after. Roughly is when it starts to really get to that. Well, I mean, obviously, as it gets closer to that, things might get just a bit harder. But either around that 1,000-meter mark or a little later than that, that's when you start seeing those other crazy obstacles. And eventually, just kind of gets to the point where you're mostly repeating all that stuff. And the things that, and the parts that come around that you don't repeat as much are still not any harder. So, like I said, eventually, once you get to those kind of things, once you kind of start getting the hang of doing that, it's less of actually being able to do it and more of how many times can you keep doing it before you end up somehow slipping up and falling. So it's just a matter of like enduring. I guess when you run a marathon, it's really not a matter of can you run at all. Obviously, if you can run, you can run. It'd be a matter of how long can you run before you have to stop and take a breath. Same concept here, which I guess for most, I probably don't have to explain it, but might as well as explain it while I'm thinking about it. You know, like I said, if you think about it, you know, it's just the same concept. Once you get to that point where I'm at, like how I just kind of like slipped up after almost 3,000 meters, realistically, I am capable of continuing so far. It's just I slipped up at that point and kind of lost it. But I could keep going and make this more interesting, because it's only roughly 10 minutes into the video, so I'm gonna keep going. Also, if you enjoy the content, leave a like, new to the channel, maybe subscribe, it would help. It's free and you can change your mind later. That's 100% legit. Also, I know, at some point too, while I have this time frame of opportunity to make content, I still want to try and get a real decent manhunt video, because I don't recall ever actually getting a manhunt video. I don't think I can remember. That or even at the very least some speedrun attempts for Minecraft. Uh, I mean, obviously, I do like somewhat consider myself still. I do consider myself kind of rusty still at the game a little bit, and primarily it's the fact that like even when I play it a little bit more on Xbox, like I said, my Xbox is just like slower than usual as it's been, ever since a couple of years ago, whatever. And because of that, like especially the games like Minecraft is even slower sometimes, and it's harder to like play at my peak when things are slower, or when it's lags more easily, or whatever, and things all around just aren't best. So it's harder to play at my peak. Not only that, but constantly playing Minecraft, not being able to play at my peak, eventually that may also lower my maximum skill. Like it might lower like my peak skill as well, playing at that same skill level for me. So then that's why sometimes I consider myself rusty when I finally play where it's not so slow like that. Then it's like when I'm talking about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm still kind of rusty, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty rusty, whatever. And it's not, even if I continue playing Minecraft through Xbox, it's not because I haven't played it. I just haven't been able to play my peak in a while. So that's why I sometimes say I'm rusty, even though I've actually been playing for a while. It's just, see, I think like the time it takes for people to get to a certain skill level is not the same for every person, and I think a lot of people can agree with that. Like, some may have a different opinion, or just, whatever, but I think that some people, like, learn quicker than others, and anybody who's been through school and graduated, like myself, will kind of understand that some people learn quicker than others. Or even some people will learn certain things quicker than others, while other things they'll for an example, person A, let's say something is person A being me, or subject is math, and I learn math, pretty decently well, quick. Meanwhile, person B, somebody else, like a friend, learns, ELA quicker than I do, and that's just, something. So, in all fairness, I guess there's different ways of looking at that, but oh man, I got to sing myself up the last time too. And I do look forward to more speedrunning contests. Something there last time. Of course, now I want him to ground pound, and he doesn't. That's great. Thought he was good at doing that first times. Really not good at doing it with me. Oh my god. Oh, what? How was I not able to climb up? Oh my god, it's kidding. Oh, I messed this up so bad. Let's just not doing. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I get this. Oh, yes. You kidding? Oh, shoot. They're running for things. Yeah, that needs to beat no record.